Hi, today we have Datuk Razib of Tourism Malaysia, very, very honored guest. Thank you for coming on the show. Tell us a bit about yourself, Datuk.
Yeah, I've been working with Tourism Malaysia for the last 30 years. Throughout the years, it's been very interesting, yet very challenging because Tourism Malaysia is one of the agencies in Malaysia, but we are also known very well outside Malaysia. So I could say that it is very international brand. If you ask any of the tourism stakeholders overseas, they know very well. So this is something that we as Malaysian should be proud of because tourism, yet Malaysia is there, and it cannot be separated. That's very interesting. But obviously, talking about tourism is one industry that very sensitive. Okay, you're talking about taste and preference of travelers. Just like you and me, we have different taste and preference.
Absolutely.
And to go for holiday, someone like beaches, some like hills, or they just want to be on their own, like to stay in the room.
Yes.
Look at this, someone like to spend hours, reading, and then just go out for lunch and then come back, do on their own things. And the challenge is how to convince these people, And looking at our infrastructure, we have many top hotels, we have many very excellent structured theme parks, and then our transportation system. We have MRT, coming. We have a high-speed trail, and how to promote all these things to outside world. Malaysian is okay. Those who are staying in Malaysia, they can see every day, in the real setting. But to bring this outside, to translate this outside, is a challenge.
Yes.
And thanks, now we have a digital platform. You don't have to bring all these big brochures like those days, traveling in big number of boxes, and they have to pay more for the baggage, excess baggage. At least now we have an alternative, social media. And today I'm glad, we have one forum called Pitch Perfect.
Right.
They are very focused. They come up with very good trend and also new technology that we can be used by stakeholders. Obviously, also from Tourism Malaysia.
Yes.
As a promoter of tourism for the country.
So tell me, Datuk, what is a story, perhaps an inspiring story that you can share?
I like reading, and any kind. Obviously, books, magazines. Whenever you go, at least you bring one, and from there you study. You study the trend, and that's how I pick up things, and I share with managers, with your subordinates, and also friends and buddies. And one of the success stories that I have is when I first given a chance to serve abroad.
What year was that?
It was back in 1989.
Wow. Okay.
I was bachelor then.
Right. Okay. Which country was it?
I was posted to Canada.
Right. Okay.
And then, Canada. We study geography, but again, to be there physically is another things. And first time when I arrived in Canada, fortunate enough, it was summer. You don't have all this big stuff, the clothes, everything. But the challenge I had was to deal with local Canadians.
Right.
And we have a tendency of putting North American as one. And when you were there, come on, we are different. US is different, Canada is different. You cannot categorize us as one, not American. So they are proud of it. So when they said, we are Canadian, and I was there, I'm Malaysian, and how to engage. Yes, we are from Commonwealth countries. We speak almost common language. We have our own language and our native language, Bahasa Malaysia, but we speak English. That's how we started. And we got very, very good, regard from them. They ask about the system of education. They start asking how we spend our daily life, and that's the story you start telling them. We have this food, we have this our country setting. We have 2/4 of Malaysia still green. We practice sustainable, development. Then you can start see, they come into conversation.
Right.
They want to know more.
Right.
And being promoter, being marketer, that's the moment you are waiting for.
Right.
Then you start,
Yes. But how did you break the ice? Because you come from a very different environment. You go into a brand new country.
Mhm.
They speak almost the same language as you said, with an accent. What techniques or what did you do to break the ice?
Just be on your own. Be what you are. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. You don't pretend. Because they just act just what they are, and we should be doing the same thing. Be honest. Tell the truth. Share.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. And that's what exactly we are selling Malaysia. Malaysia is Malaysia
Right.
as a destination.
Right.
And they want to know once you start comparing Malaysia is just like A or B. No, we don't want that. So they are talking about pure, 100% authentic,
Right.
and sincerity.
Right.
So all these qualities must be put into marketing
Right.
values. So that's what we're selling. Yeah.
Wonderful. Dato', the Malaysia Truly Asia is an absolute success story.
Yes,
for Tourism
indeed. Yeah,
Malaysia.
yeah.
What was the thinking behind that, and how did Tourism Malaysia actually come up with that?
Malaysia Truly Asia. By saying Malaysia Truly Asia, we can see the vibration is there. It's a very powerful brand, and other people envy how we come up with that such very powerful tagline for Malaysia, and it's been there almost 15 years. And whenever you see and we ask people, they ask you where you come from. Oh, Malaysia. They will dance. Oh, Malaysia, Truly Malaysia. They sing the song, Then go back to your question, how we come up with that such very powerful brand. We go back to the structure. It's multiracial, it's multi-religion, multi-tradition, multicultural, all multi. And to translate it into one single line is also a challenge.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
how do you compress the entire offering into just one statement? That is a big challenge.
Yeah, because Malaysia is a melting pot. You can see, as I said just now, that Malaysia represents a glimpse of, Malay culture, Chinese culture, Indian culture, some Arabic, some Eurasian. You have Portuguese, you have Dutch, you have Indonesian. That's in terms of ethnics. And then obviously they come with food. They come with costumes, tradition, way of life, looking at how they perform their wedding ceremony. So all this you can see, here and there, and then you bring that together, you mold it, it's become one. Truly Asia. In some country, you only can see one of those, or two of those. But we have all those in Malaysia.
Right.
And in terms of geography, we are in the center, in the middle of all. And we are one of the I think we are the only country now have common borders with others.
Yes.
So that's the unique. And having said that, you bring that into one, we are truly Asia.
Fantastic.
When we're talking about Asia, of course you're talking, in terms of size, we have the biggest country in Asia. Obviously we have China, India, Indonesia, Philippines, you know. And even Japanese now, under our Malaysia My Second Home, they're also there. So all this come into Malaysia. And they feel at home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Fantastic.
And it's translated into Malaysia to Asia.
Yes, I think that whole campaign and the whole thinking behind it and the execution of it was done very, very well.
Yeah, and also very liquid, very fluid, because you can sub-brand truly adventure, truly A, truly B, truly C. You know, you can sub-brand that.
Okay.
So you can expand
Yes.
more and more.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it won't stop at Malaysia Truly Asia.
Right.
Even the song, you can see it was very slow tempo, very fast tempo. Even Yuna
Right.
sings, use very slow beat.
Yes.
And when Khadijah Ibrahim sang, use very, you know, vibrant,
Yes.
and you know, with fast speed, you know,
Yes.
dance here and there.
Yes. So it depends on the effect you're trying to achieve.
Yes.
And you can adjust everything
Yes,
accordingly.
yeah. Up to the, you know, the creativity of the artists, the dancers,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
leave it to them.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So you've done well this year. What are your learnings and what are you taking forward into the following year?
Keep the agenda, move on. And we know very fact that the competition is always there. Look back, do reflection, and move on. Confidently, and maintain the strong values that you have. Go for it. Speak to the world, and be like one.
Absolutely.
Truly.
Truly.
Yeah.
Well, I truly wish you a success
Thank you.
for
And then-
2018. Thank you for coming on the show.